Democrats and Republicans on Capitol Hill try to find common ground on a new coronavirus relief package. New legal filings indicate why Manhattan's district attorney wants the president's tax returns, and Illinois Speaker of the House Mike Madigan could lose a very wealthy and influential political donor. All things up for discussion this morning with former Rock Island County Republican Party Chair Bill Bloom and former Rock Island Mayor Mark Schwiebert, a Democrat. Great to have you both back on the program.
Good to be on.
So let's begin with Mike Madigan. We've covered the ComEd bribery scandal that implicates associates of the Illinois House Speaker. Federal prosecutors are investigating Madigan directly now. And this week, Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker indicated he will cut the Speaker off when it comes to donations. Pritzker has been one of Madigan's wealthiest contributors. I guess, what are the implications of this for Mike Madigan's future as a Speaker? And is it a sign Democrats are looking for a new leader in Springfield? Mark, we'll start with you as a Democrat on the panel.
So your question is
it a sign that the implications for Madigan's future as Speaker, and is it a sign Democrats might be looking for a new leader in Springfield?
Well, I think, Jim, that person's innocent until proven guilty. But I think that what Governor Pritzker is referring to is no one is above the law. And if Speaker Madigan has engaged in some criminal activity, obviously that activity is going to be held accountable for, just like people at higher levels of government, the state and federal government. No one is above the law in our country, and if he's violated the law, he should be held accountable. And I think Governor Pritzker is recognizing that. Now, I think we need to see how the investigation unfolds and not judge somebody before that investigation is completed. But that's the way the law works in this country, and it's supposed to work that way.
Bill, I know you've long time been on this program and been a big critic of Madigan, but do you think this could be the beginning of the end, even from the Democratic standpoint?
I think the Democrats have a huge opportunity here to rid themselves of somebody who I think is probably more responsible for Illinois' problems than any other individual in the state. Madigan controls the purse strings of the state party, the Democrat state party. He controls the purse strings of the state legislature. And I think because of that, the Democrats are willing to sit on their hands and say nothing while this plays out. But, I guess I give kudos to those who are at least questioning, why are we supporting him, and maybe he should step down. I think it's time for him to go.
So now let's move on to Donald Trump. There is mounting data about how much he's capitalizing personally off the presidency from campaign donations being funneled to his businesses. Forbes magazine reports Trump's business ventures like his golf resorts, hotels, and Trump Tower host events for the Republican National Committee, the Trump campaign, and joint fundraising committees. And research by Forbes puts a total of $6.9 million going to Trump's businesses since he took office. We also learned this week the district attorney in Manhattan seeking the president's tax returns doesn't want the information for the hush money scandal regarding allegations of affairs. Prosecutors are conducting an insurance and bank fraud investigation. Now, a lot of this has been drowned out by the daily coverage of the pandemic. What reactions should the American people have to all of this? Bill?
My personal reaction is I think this is Steele dossier 2.0. I think, first off, companies have a right to charge rent for spaces that they've used two campaigns, and the RNC has kicked in some, and also the Trump campaign has paid some rent on that, which is where they're coming up with this. But actually, it's a perfectly legitimate thing to do, and it makes up a minuscule amount of revenue generated by the Trump properties. It's less than 1% of his, or it's about 1.5% of his the Trump Tower in Manhattan.
Mark, we haven't seen something like this from a president before, I don't believe.
Well, I think it's just an illustration of what a train wreck this presidency has become. Doesn't come as any surprise. I mean, Donald Trump has been using the presidency as a tool for his own personal enrichment since he took office. It's been estimated recently that $64 million has been spent just at outings at Mar-a-Lago, and that's just one of his resorts that he's tried to steer business to. There have been serious implications raised about his improper use of, and actually unconstitutional use of a violation of the Emoluments Clause, and shaking people down to use his hotels in Washington, D.C., including foreign governments. The thing that's going to be kind of interesting is that the investigation in New York that's pending now is for state charges. And although Donald Trump has made noises already about how he may try to use the pardon power to absolve himself of some of his own criminal acts, He cannot pardon himself for state charges. So if Cyrus Vance moves forward with these investigations, which I fully expect he's going to do, we're going to see a whole lot of more stuff about the criminal activities of this president, in addition to the things he's done to undermine our Constitution and the strength of our democracy here and around the world over the last 4 years. From undermining our soldiers overseas and doing nothing to stop Vladimir Putin's apparently contracting to take out our troops, to insulting John McCain, to alienating our allies in NATO, to harming the farmers by, what he's done with regard to the trade wars with China. I mean, I said this guy is a train wreck. He is a train wreck. And it'll be good that on November 3rd, we'll have an opportunity to end this sad chapter in our history. And then I think the criminal proceedings, which he's been exempt from while he's been sitting in the Oval Office, will end.
Well, we have just a little bit of time left. Let's get to the last topic. As Democrats and Republicans so far remain at odds on the terms of a new pandemic relief package. House Democrats passed its HEROES Act in May. Senate Republicans now pushing what they call the HEALS Act. There are significant differences. Here are a few highlights. The Democrats' plan would cost $3 trillion as opposed to $1 trillion from Republicans. Both proposed direct payments of $1,200 again to taxpayers. Democrats would continue that enhanced $600 weekly enhanced unemployment benefit. Republicans would start it at $200 a week, and it could increase over time to $500. Democrats would expand eligibility of the Paycheck Protection Program and allow applications until the end of the year while utilizing the existing $130 billion left in the account. Republicans will want to add another $190 billion. Public schools would get $58 billion on the Democrats' plan. It's $70 billion from Republicans, but that's tied to in-person learning. Now, we see the differences in the approach to unemployment for individuals and the Paycheck Protection Program for businesses. One seems to be a trickle-down strategy we've become used to, the other a bottom-up policy. As we talk right now on Thursday, there is no deal. Where do you see the balance that needs to be struck? Mark?
Yeah, I think that what we're seeing right now is that a long pending struggle that's been going on between the two parties, and one party is essentially standing up for the working people of this country, and the other party has chosen to basically look after corporate interests. Now, that isn't to disparage what corporations need to do, and some of them have been doing some very responsible things during this entire epidemic, in fact showing more leadership than our president has done. But I will say this, I think that what we're seeing right now in the discussions that are unfolding is a concern both with helping the healthcare providers and the working people of this country, as well as state and local governments, which are struggling now because of the pandemic, and wanting to make sure that those things are provided for. On the Republican side, unfortunately, what we see is issues that are trying to cut back what workers would get and then preventing employers from being held liable if they send their workers back to work too soon by giving them immunity. I just don't think that's moving in the right direction if we're really concerned about the working folks of this country.
Bill, where does that balance need to be struck?
Well, I think this is really all about keeping the economy vibrant and getting people back to work and adding normalcy to their lives. I have talked to small business owners who tried to call people back to work, and some of them said, hey, can you not call me back to work because I'm making more money at home than I would be if I came back to work. And I talked to workers who came back with regret because they said they actually took a pay cut when they came back to work because the Democrat benefits for staying at home and doing nothing were better than actually returning to your job. I think, in the long term, this country is better off if we take care of our small businesses and our corporations, if we take care of the jobs that provide income to families, and we get these people back to work, get them into a sense of normalcy, and get them back into a regular income stream so they're not dependent on a federal government to buy their groceries and take care of their week obligations. I want to jump back to the last answer.
I can't, guys, I'm out of time. No, I can't get there. Sorry. Bill Blue, Mark Schwiebert, thanks for your time. As always, be safe. Now, time for our question of the week. What do you think about the president profiting off of campaign donations through his business ventures? Send your answer by email to fortherecord@whbf.com, or respond to this post on Facebook at the Local 4 News WHBF TV page or on my page.